It's okay. You know what? I don't need a beat. And actually, Garrett, let me work. I'll work.
Oh, I'm doing it.
Okay. So I wrote a rap about this next act. She's kind of short, but for me, that's the usual report. Her alias, you can always just look up. It's actually her first name backwards. Like, what? She's my friend, and her name's Nicole, and she writes with much passion and with much soul. She's good with words, and clearly I'm not. Word? And let's bring up Nicole Ting. She'll make your heart sing. And actually, I think she's coming. Oh my gosh. Hi. For those of you who don't know me, my name's Nicole. I'm a second year petroleum engineering major who also likes to write. Yeah, so I will be doing spoken word. And for those of you who don't know what that is, it's basically another expression of art where you're performing your poem live just like you would for a song. And yeah, so I wrote this poem 1.5 years ago. I don't know if y'all have read like my blog post recently, but it kind of relates to that. It's about, I guess, betrayal of like trust and friendship, yet choosing to hope and daring to believe that not everyone would do that to you. So yeah, this poem is called To All the People Who Have Ever and Will Ever Hurt Me. The last person I trusted, my heart was still inside his house when he left the stove on in the kitchen and smiled before locking the doors. The house, day one naivety, my heart with its wrist tied to a life of a revolving door. A bad habit is hard to break as a clockwork carousel. They all burned that day in half a blink of an eye until everything was as black and starless as the empty night before I could scream for help or mercy or something. The heart is a clumsy little thing, always tripping over its knotted shoelaces, always scraping its knees against the uneven sidewalk, always waiting for someone to come by and bandage its bleeding wounds, to kiss its bruised, bloodied knuckles and say that everything is going to be all right. But mine, my 19-year-old heart, has lived 11 lives and died 11 deaths, and I honestly don't know if I can take it anymore. When I say that I give my heart, I mean that I give all of it. I don't know if I'm pathetic or optimistic, or I'm just too blind to see that most people don't give and take. They just take and take, but I still give my entire heart to the people I love and will love even after the carousel stops spinning. I give my wine glass heart away to those who are supposed to take care of it like I've always taken care of theirs, but they're the careless, reckless drivers running red lights and putting pedestrians in hospitals in the blurred gray between life and death. They keep putting me in this unfeeling, nameless place with gray walls, a cold, nameless room that keeps gnawing at my skin like a starved dog, trying to find the shipwreck of my bones buried beneath a madness of ocean of blood and flesh, and I keep breaking and breaking, like the wine glasses I used to have before the house guests dropped all of them, spilled the red wine, bruised the marble floor, and breaking until I am left wondering if there's anything left of me to break. There's anything left of the fading stars that are trying so hard to be brave and alive to shatter. I am more broken than whole, more red in glass than wine, and I don't even know if the glass is empty or full, or if the red staining the floor is blood or wine, and I don't even know if I am breathing right now. So when I am giving this heart to you, I am giving all of it, all of the broken, all of the whole, all of the red that is left inside this wine glass, this graveyard of hurt. Hold me like a prayer, because my heart is still an open wound that will close if you just give it time. Some people choose to let storms ruin them because it's supposedly poetic or dastardly beautiful. But when I am giving this heart to you, I'm choosing to let you save me, to let you inside my house and run your hands like a river over my sharp edges and smooth out the rough, uneven parts of my body. Dear whoever is listening to this, please be careful and watch for the lone heart that is crossing the street with a twisted ankle. The heart that wants so badly to curse the road she is limping across. The one that is screaming at her wounds because she doesn't have anything left to tear apart. So please watch your step when I let you in the door that I have been meaning to repair for the past 19 years. Please read the fragile, please handle with care label on my skin, taped over the road of dried blood and tender bruises and wretched scars. Tell your hands about the stories that my body wears. Tell your hands about the ghost town parts of me that less than a dozen vagabond hearts got to see and ruin. Tell them to hold my hands gently in the cup of their hands like the sky holds the moon every night this earth has ever seen. Tell your hands to hold my heart sure and steady because I am giving every piece I have left to give, including this poem.